Previously on Surviving Sliptopia.
It is amazing. It is amazing to me how long I've spent working on this new gateway. I really, because it ruins the aesthetic, because I have to use so many lamps, you see? It's like aesthetics plus stuff and things equals slabs. What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here. Oh, a mini nether gateway thingy-doodler. So I haven't really worked on this very much, and it's kind of going to be our next project is to get this whole area, this tunnel fixed up. So I'm pretty excited about that. But about the potential. I see potential, not kinetic. There's messages coming in. Anywho, so let's head in here, and I got a couple things to talk about with you real quick, but yeah, so I've decided that we're going to end up going with slabbing in this area because aesthetically I like the look of having the blocks at water level, but aesthetically I don't like the look of having all the light, and I would need much more light than this. So we're going to go with slabs, and so I think the gateway will keep in this way, and then we'll just transition over here. But today I'm going to be hanging out with Woolly Creeper, and we're going to be working on this. If you remember, when I was over there, down inside the mine, I found a dual spider spawner. And so I figured out where it was, and I got my stuff and things in order, and I came over here. And yeah, so I asked Woolly Creeper, I said, you know, this would be a great project for us to work on together, considering that you know how to make spider spawners and traps, and I don't. It would just be a good learning experience and a fun time to hang out with him. So yeah, down in here we got our two spider spawners. I've cleared out the area a little bit. I've got a little bit of the stuff and things done. But yeah, so I'm going to be hanging out with Woolly here in just a couple seconds. And I hope that you guys have fun watching us build a spawner.
And there's something in the water.
What's up,
He's
man?
my good buddy Slipgator. This is his pretty awesome looking front door.
Thanks,
There's
man.
some excellent terrain he's taken advantage of.
Yeah, it's a pretty place.
Just for a front door. I believe the view of that.
Cool,
So,
thanks, man.
We're going to be working on some spawners.
Yeah, so I was over on that island there. It's kind of where I had a ghetto base, and so there's all sorts of tunnels and stuff under where I was mining. And I found a couple of cave spider spawners that were super close together.
Right.
And these are probably the best spawners I've ever found. I've never found any that are on the same level that are this close. So yeah, so they're right down here in the ocean.
Before we jump down there, how have you got a torch on the seabed?
There's air. There's really weird world gen air pockets down there.
Oh right.
If you yeah, I know. If you go underwater, you can see them. There's like these big. See the
Maybe
air
if you've
pockets?
got a respiration helm on.
Yeah, I do. Can you not see them from here?
No. Oh right. Yeah, they're huge.
They're just these big air pockets that are down there for no apparent reason.
Cool.
But yeah, thanks to your skelly spawner, I have respiration 3 aqua affinity.
I did until a mishap building the nether hub.
Oh yeah, I heard you lost everything, right?
No, pretty much.
Oh man. So yeah, we'll head right down here, and I've got it kind of set up. I kind of set stuff and things up so that we would have a little easier time doing things, and I made it safe, so I have a little spot here in case we have an overflow. So we should be good to go there. Actually, make sure. Well, that won't work. But yeah, so we'll stick a bunch of the stuff we have we're gonna need in the chest here. And then down here are the spawners. And I cleared a bunch of area out this afternoon. I don't know exactly. I can't remember how big it is. It's supposed to be, it's like 8 by 8 by something, I think. But cleared a bunch of stuff out, and I don't think it's the correct size yet, but we'll get there.
Right. Well, yeah. So, do you recall how to measure out a spawner? Then I'm guessing not.
I didn't look it up today, and I can't remember. I think it's 8 by 8 by. It's 2 blocks above and 2 blocks below.
Right. It's they can spawn with mobs can spawn with their feet level with the spawner, the level above, and the level below.
Okay.
Which means for 2 tall mobs, you need 2 blocks above, because obviously otherwise they'll spawn with their head in the ceiling.
Right.
But I think actually spiders can actually you actually only need to leave 1 block, but you leave 2 blocks above is no biggie.
Yeah.
But the important thing is you need to find the corner with the lowest X and Z coordinate. So that way, and so this corner here that I'm stood under. Yeah. So that's excuse me. That's the corner from which your 8 by 8 is measured out. So go 1, 2, 3.
Isn't it over here? Like, cause this is 5. Wouldn't it be this corner? Cause this. Let me see here.
No. Negative. Z coordinates in negatives. So your Z coordinate wants to count up because it's a negative number.
I see what you're
I
saying.
made that mistake in my single player world for no one ever called me on it, and I only figured it out like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks after doing my cave spider spawner. And I always meant to kind of bring it up and say yeah derped, but I always forgot to.
Don't tell people.
Oh no! Don't tell them.
Don't let them know. It's trade secret. So from the corner we go 4 blocks out.
Yeah, four in each. 4 in each direction.
Okay.
That's why it's like 4 out on 2 sides of the spawner and 3 on the other, because the spawner itself counts as a block.
So, and then another reason I made this a little bit bigger up top is because I thought we would probably customer face it, or dress it up a little bit. So it would kind of look kind of neat.
You want a tart top?
Yeah, we're gonna tart it up a little bit, make it beauteous. Also, I had a creeper pop in here while I was working.
Oh, nice.
And blew the torch off of this side of the spawner. It's how close it came. So it blew the torch off of it. So then I just kind of like, I took some time and boxed everything up and sealed all the entrances and stuff and things like that, because it was a little bit freaky. So
yeah, you'd be gutted to have a double spawner and actually lose one of the spawns.
Oh my god, I don't even want to think about how bad I would feel. I feel so dumb. Because what an opportunity. And like I had said, for me, I've never found a spawner like that's this well placed. They're on the same level. They're so close together. It's like I'm really excited to make something out of it. So
yeah, cave spiders are the ones that you get, which is for multiples most often, but it's a shame because they are tricky little beggars to deal with.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how you want to do this. I was thinking, do they still climb? Because I've seen spawners built where you set them to climb up and then collect them that way.
The AI is a bit weird and a bit inconsistent.
Yeah, I
these
think
days.
it changed. They're not climbing as consistently as they used to.
Yeah, well, they seem to want to sink down if you're above them, and climb up if you're below or level with them, which is kind of really weird. Yeah. But even that's not like they don't always go like not climb if you're above them, and they don't always climb if you're like level or below them. So it's kind of hard to predict. If my in the past, and this could be a bit of an experiment because I've not really played with cave spiders since the AI change, but I tend to try and control them as much as possible.
Yeah,
I want them to be. Have I really not got spade? I want them to be where I tell them to be, and nowhere else. I don't want to give them the option to be elsewhere.
Right on.
Now, the question is, are we going to crush them or are we going to drop them?
I think I'm going to do a crusher. Because I'd like the option to pull XP from them.
Yep.
So I was thinking we could do a crusher and then just a spot where you could either throw a potion at them, or I don't know if we'd be able to get them close enough we could fist them.
Well,
that might be tougher.
Well, yeah, I mean, fisting spiders has always been a bit of a...
inappropriate.
Now I have to put explicit lyrics warning on this episode.
NC 19 and a half.
Now there is one thing that I do know has changed because it kind of broke my spider farm. They used to make a spider pie. If you put enough spiders in like a tube, like a vertical tube, they would, after you got 2 or 3 in there, they would, after a bit of pinging up and down, they'd eventually all shoot up and stick to the top of the tube and make like a big cake of spiders.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking we would do, but you can't do that now.
They don't seem to want to stay in that, or at least when I was last looking at my spawner in my single player world, which was a while ago, they didn't seem to want to stay in that position. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of thinking on that. Let's see. But let's get the spawners themselves. You won't need to dig down.
I was just making a
cobble. You're gonna make it all cobble, are you?
Yeah. What do you think? I guess we can work on it. We have the cobble, so and then
It's easier to make it the final material now than it is to change that.
It's true. Well, I thought we could just have a talk about it, but
well,
I was just making a design because I'm fidgety. But
let's see. You got buckets on you?
Yeah, I brought extra.
Ooh. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So this should still do the trick, is to flow water straight across, so along the back wall, and then if you make some stairs up real quick.
Stairs up. Alright, I actually run upstairs and grab some. So we got some stuff and things done, and I think Willie's got a plan. We've been talking about stuff. You were saying you were going to try to move the spiders to the outside edges first, for the speed, to increase the spawn rate, basically.
Yeah. Basically,
right?
I was worried about having, if we move them to the middle, I was worried about having more than 6 spiders within the whatever block diameter of the spawner, and the spawners not being able to spawn until they were cleared.
Right.
But then I figure, if we give them a nice big wide slipway to work with, we should be able to clear them out of the center nice and quickly. So if we put like if we do something like this, we should be able to have them come quite quickly down this way, and then we can graduate it kind of in a block there, and then continue it on a little bit, and then in again. We might actually keep this wide for the moment until we're a little bit further away, just so that there's less chance for the little beggars to get caught on
get stuck
on blocks like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we need to dig a tunnel going that way, and clear a bit more of this room out so that we can make it awesome looking.
Make it the best. All right, cool.
So our brave hero Slipgator is going to test our new redstone lighting system to see if it fully disabled spawns by going inside there and knocking the torches off.
I like how
Good luck.
I like how you said one of us needs to do this, and then we started recording, and you said our brave Slipgator. All right, so
It's called taking the initiative.
here comes the act. It's like dun, 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 dun. I can barely move around in here. Get up, jump up. You can do it.
Oh, I've got chainmail on. I'll come and join you. I can't, in good conscience, let you do it all
I
on
can't get
your
up.
own.
I can't get up.
Can
this-
you not? Oh, I
No.
hate that glitch. You'll have to place a block.
Let me grab a block. Oh, ugh, this is so great. Have you ever been in a river that's this, like, you know, what is this?
Ferocious?
6 inches deep, and there's absolutely no possible way you can walk up it? Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, so you can see, you guys can see now what we got for the lighting. We got some redstone lamps up there. Oh, there's one all the way up here. And so we've got kind of the room figured out, so to speak.
Be ready with your torches in case things
Go awry.
go awry. It's looking good.
It looks good. It looks good. We gotta probably pop that off and yeah, it should be it. They should be spawning right now if there's a problem, right?
There was
Yeah.
a sentence in there.
Yeah. It was mostly lost inside my brain. But they should be spawning if there was a problem.
Yep, I think we're good.
Yeah, okay.
Which means we can now actually start testing stuff and things.
Actually start working and seeing if once we get these guys moving, what will happen when we try to move them. All right, cool.
Cool. Well, let's work a little bit on this and just kind of...
Oh,
fail.
where did it come from? Oh.
That's okay. We'll just have to
Add some more lamps.
adjust, do a bit of adjustmentation.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to test a little design thing. We're just kind of pushing them down this way and towards the middle, and we're going to drop them into hot boiling lava
Yep.
just to get rid of them.
Drop
for the
them in
moment,
it. Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is we're just trying to test to see if will this even work.
Can this be a thing?
Is this going to be a thing?
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, go. Well, they certainly spawned.
Oh, yeah.
Then we'll go stand on our optimal spot. The redstone block represents the optimal spawning area.
Yep.
I see.
Yep, they're all up on that wall, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the thing is they. Oh, there goes one.
Thing is, it's very difficult to stop that happening without moving out of tracking range, but then you're too far from the spawner. Actually, that redstone block is 1 block too far.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I don't know how that happened.
Well, they were spawning while we were standing on the redstone block.
I don't know, maybe I was a bit closer or something. Or maybe it's because I'm actually off to one side.
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're coming through. And
They are coming through.
if you think about the speed at which a spider or like a skelly spawner works, they're coming through pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, they are coming through quicker than the skelly spawner does.
it's pretty fast, but I don't know if it would be better to try to get them to come up because they naturally kind of move up. And then
Well, they do until you want them to.
right.
Right, let's just
What if? Oh no, it could be too far away then.
if I stand up here, and if you move back out of tracking range.
All right, I'll move back here to watch them all fall to their death. I don't know. They're moving through here pretty quick, man.
Yeah, no, I was right. You stand up at this level,
Oh,
instantly there's far fewer climbers on that front wall.
oh my God, they're coming through so fast.
Because,
It really works.
So what we need is a balcony at this height
Yeah.
and then a grand staircase down to that area.
Where they can collect them.
If you want to be a guinea pig no, I'm not sure I can make it stretch that far. I did invent like a pretty much instant up-down piston elevator that kind of works by pushing a car up and down it's just got like 10 pistons pointing straight up and 10 pistons pointing straight down, but maybe experimental spawner mechanics for today.
Yeah, we'll tackle one thing at a time. But when you stand up there, they're coming through pretty fast.
I told you, when you're above them,
they
don't want to climb.
And when you're below them,
it's totally counterintuitive, because surely they'd want to climb up to you, but they don't.
Wait, hold on. Mojang did something strange and confusing with their spawn mechanics. No way.
Fix your game, Dinnerbone.
Fix your game, Dinnerbone. All right, so now we got to beautificate it up, build a crusher, and all that stuff and things.
So crusher, balcony, beautification, sorted.
All right, cool.
Back in a bit.
Okay, we're back, and so we got an aesthetics update for you on our side. So we tested out stuff and things, and we're confident that things are going to work out as far as moving the spiders around. So we're just getting some slabs and some stairs and stuff and things like that figured out. And you'll come up here, and this redstone block is where we're going to have our AFK area. And then we'll have a crusher button and a light button in these areas. And you'll come back. I'm still working on this back here, where we're going to have our stairways in the behind that will bring you down to the area where the crusher and those sorts of things are. So if we come down here, you'll be able to see the fabulous Woolly Creeper working on the redstone stuff and things.
Hey.
So what do you got going on down here, man?
So basically, the idea here is that we have got, let's break that, pistons that, we've got one piston here, and activating that is going to, there we go. Activating that is going to block the spiders into this area here. These two blocks here, and there's going to be an iron, where you can see there's an iron gate there, and that's going to be, that piston is going to be extended, and then it's going to crush them against the glass for a set amount of time, and then withdraw these two blocks, leaving the iron bar out. And you'll be able to punch them or potion them to death, and then you'll be able to pulse the iron bar back and forth for it to push your drops out and any XP that are trapped on top of the iron bar.
Oh, cool. All right.
But the wiring is very much a work in progress.
Not quite there yet, but so we're gonna get some more of the aesthetics and stuff done. I don't know if we'll be able to get everything buttoned up today, but I think we'll have a working model.
Yes.
Yeah, within the next few minutes. So, all right, let's finish up some stuff and things, and then we'll come back and show them when everything's good to go.
Okay, so after much trial and even more error, I finally got some wiring done for this thing. Took a little bit of messing around. Kind of forgot how comparators work. So what we've got is we have a piston that pushes down to lock the spiders in, as opposed to one that's coming out there, because the thing is, they jump up and down in this tube, and half the time they were getting locked above the crusher rather than in the crusher. So this thing pushes down, and that is on an RS NOR latch. So when you activate the crusher, that pushes them down and stays down, and is reset by a button down there on the left hand side, this one here, to allow more in. Then we've got a hopper timer, if I can get into the wiring, a hopper timer here, and for the benefit of those of you who don't know, which up until about 5 minutes ago included me, what this does, we've got items in this hopper. When redstone is received, this piston pushes the redstone block over the other hopper, which does two things. Firstly, it unlocks, well, three things. It unlocks the hopper it's currently above, locks this one that it's moved to be above, which allows items to flow into the other hopper, and it also powers this redstone line, which activates the crushing pistons. When the first hopper is empty and its last item goes into the second hopper, then the signal from this comparator turns off, which turns this torch on, which activates this piston and pushes the redstone block back over to the first hopper, allowing the system to reset.
Cool.
Yep, and that will retract the things. And that's all controlled by a button up top here, this one here. So you can AFK on your redstone block for, I'm guessing it's only going to be 5-10 minutes, no more.
Yeah, it won't take long.
Go over to your button, press that, go down. Now, some of them do die because they jump up and down and take a little bit of fall damage, but then they should be pretty much one punch after that.
Yep, they're all one hit.
Brilliant. So at that point, before resetting it, and it might be worth, this button here pulses the gate back and forth just in case you've got drops stuck up there.
You have to put a big caution sign on that.
Yeah. Might even be worth putting some. I might come back and do some redstone to safety that one up so you can't do
right
thingy. But and then you hit the left one to reset, and away you go. So this can all this wiring can be all covered up and forgotten about forever.
That's right. Beautificated.
As a horrible thing.
But and we got it prettied up. I got it prettied up. Put all the prettiness to it.
Pop up there and have a look as soon as I just pop a torch or two down here.
Oh, we gotta wire up we can do that later, but wire up the lights too.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a straight redstone.
Yeah, that's no big whoop
there. But it looks pretty awesome.
Pretty cool.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm assuming pretty much all of my subscribers are subscribed to you. I've talked about you often enough, so
yeah. And I hope that most of my subscribers are subscribed to you. I don't know. Not most of them, but some of them at least. If you haven't subscribed to Willy Creeper, no, if you haven't, you should go and check out his channel. He does awesome stuff. He's got a great LP, and he does great redstone work. Awesome tutorials. I learned a lot of my redstone stuff from him, so check him out. And I'll have a link in the description for his channel.
You make me blush.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going to be doing my XP grinding from now on.
I know. Don't tell anybody, man. This is our secret for like the next 3 days until the video comes out. We'll be the only people who can use it. But I got to build a way to get down here so that we don't have any water issues from because we're right directly into the ocean still, and we still got to figure out a decent way to get down into this area. But I'm at level 37 now. What level are you at?
I'm at 26, but you've been doing quite a bit of the testing there, so
let's go. Why don't you go down? Go ahead and grab some guys.
Beautiful.
Works good, right?
XP.
And there's tons of mobs. Like, they spawn so fast. It's going to be so awesome. We're going to get tons of XP.
Awesome. Right, well, it's been cool coming over to your place.
Yeah, thanks very much for helping.
Do with new canvas or whatever you're going to call it.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to have a contest or something to name it. I'll call it, I don't know. I think I was calling it the Genesis Project, but I don't know. I don't like it. The new canvas sounds good.
Not the new canvas. New canvas. Like
canvas.
New York.
Right, new canvas.
New canvas.
Yeah, right over here. I live at 22487 New Canvas Road.
Awesome.
Well, cool. So this is we'll get it fixed up, and in the next video, I think the next Surviving Sliptopia, I don't know if Willie will be around. Maybe we'll get it beautificated, and then we'll show off the finished product in the next episode.
Awesome.
Oh. So I'll say it for you. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button on Willie's channel or mine, and share and favorite the video as you see fit. Make sure you don't spam it on Reddit. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.
Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.
Cool.